Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times, Reminiscences. Today we're doing something I'd completely forgotten about. I listened to this album when I first found it a few weeks ago, and I thought I'll do a reaction review to this, and completely forgot. And so I've more or less forgotten what it sounds like, although because I deemed it suitable for your ears and mine, it must have been reasonable enough. So let's go on a reacquaintance of me and maybe a voyage of discovery for you. So let's go. So, first impressions are that you are sucker punch, really. When it first starts, you're sort of expecting maybe some fairly traditional, almost Nordic or Scandinavian black metal, but no, it then goes into swaves of more dour sounding stuff. Even the sort of keyboard is subdued rather than bright or rich, but nonetheless it's compelling stuff. And it what does it do? For me, I'm still trying to reacquaint myself with it, so the picture hasn't formed yet. I probably should leave my phone elsewhere when I do these things. Forgive me for these notifications that spring in. I have to turn the volume down. Anyway, whatever. So, having said that, the sort of Nordic Scandinavian black metal intro that is then left behind, elements of it then return into the more abrasive stuff, and but nonetheless, it's still it isn't a lift of that geographical sense of black metal, but it is the influence is there. Emperor-esque, I suppose, in some ways. But I had to chuckle there at that sort of droning keyboard tone. As soon as I heard it the first time, it reminded me of something, and the second time I heard it, it sort of confirmed what I thought it reminded me of. And this is the third listen I've had of this particular track. And it does remind me, for those of you of a certain age who, as a child, would have watched Charlie Brown cartoons. There was one of the episodes where it's winter and their local pond or lake is frozen over, and they are skating on said pond, and the keyboard music to that episode just reminds me of that. Totally accidental and coincidental, of course, but it's just, music of any nature at times will chime of a memory, and that took me there straight away, more or less straight away, which does make me chuckle. The sort of dichotomy of charging, abrasive, full-on black metal with the serene skating of cartoon characters on a imaginary lake somewhere. Anyway. Song just keeps getting better than how I recall. So I mentioned at the beginning that the keyboards were quite dour and in tone, and that remains to be the case to a degree. However, now they are counterplaying with that more choppy guitar. There's something just off kilter about them, which gives them a sense of the arcane. It's as if you're in one of those high fantasy novels, and they're depicting some battle somewhere, but which is all swords and bludgeon and blood and snot spattering everywhere. But amongst it all, there's some mage there who's making strange things happen, which don't involve something as crude as sharpened metal. It's the spells at work, and to me, the picture painted there is of this sort of rugged guitar, counterposed to the I wouldn't say smoothness, but the sort of more sophisticated keyboard. And of course, you gotta love a bridge like that, which for me, I didn't know whether or not, because very often when I hear a quieter section, I'm never too sure nowadays whether that's going to be it, and the vigor has ended and we're on a drift out to the end, or whether it kicks back in again. And of course, it delighted there with being short and leading into the rough and tumble again. It does keep me guessing, this one. The keyboard's changed just then into something far more triumphant and bright, and then we have that staccato-y type section where I wasn't expecting it. I didn't expect that sort of stabbiness to be anywhere on this song from my recollection, but it does, as I say. There is a constant change to this. Sometimes it's more marked than at other times, but it's a rocky roller coaster ride. This current bit prompts a sad tale, one which may result even in a tear being shed from your eye, or it might just bring out total contempt for my tardiness and stupidity. That section there reminds me of aspects of Altai Cheyenne, which was one of my favourite albums from that I heard. I can't remember if it came out last year or beginning of this, but nonetheless, it's one of my favourites of the year. Because it's not because I can't be arsed. I'm easily distracted, in my defence. I forgot to download it when I bought it, and I went to listen to it the other day, and lo and behold, it's buggered off somewhere. Either Bandcamp have removed it for some spurious reason, or the artists themselves have closed their page. But nonetheless, it is lost to me now. And once I can be forgiven, but this has happened to me countless times now, and I really need to get my arse into gear and download these things as soon as I buy them. So yes, next time that we meet, ask me if I've downloaded all those that I haven't downloaded yet, because I'm a twat. Let's face it, I should have downloaded them, because it's happened too many times. But anyway, off at a tangent, but never mind. Yes, continues to be glorious, this song anyway. Oh dear, it's one of those long drifts out, drift out, drifts out, drift outs, drift outs. So there you go. Can't complain really about the drift out at the end. What went before more than makes up for it. And you know, we listened to a single track. Context is everything, and it may be a perfect setup for the next track. I can't remember. But anyway, top-notch stuff. That I suppose. Well, I will. I'll buy it now and probably download it rather than leave it to disappear from its streaming position. Listen to us all. Anyway, clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.